Hello Aries, and welcome to Tarot with Kat. I'm Kat. Welcome. This is your weekly tarot reading for the week of December 22nd through the 29th. So welcome Aries. Okay, so let's talk really quick about the energies flying around there because that's all part of this. We've got Solstice Gateway. We've got Mars in Capricorn. We've got Mercury direct. Lots of swift action. So this week opens solstice energy, still humming from the solstice, from our winter solstice. So yesterday, my birthday, December 21st, was the winter solstice. It was the longest night of the year, shortest day of the year, and then the days start getting longer again. I'm currently working on a video about the winter solstice, so check it out. I hope to post it the same week that this drops, so do check that out. So we've got Mars in Capricorn, which is going to sharpen ambition and demand strategy. We've got our fire signs are going to be feel their flames focused and not scattered. What else? Earth signs are going to feel their foundations strengthened, not shaken. Mercury stations direct in Sagittarius, my sign. That's going to clear mental fog and restore clarity of purpose. Plans that stalled are going to begin to move again. Conversations that felt tangled up are going to start to click into place. So also we've got the sun in Capricorn. I'm also I am a moon Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn moon. So, and we have just entered Capricorn. So happy birthday to the Capricorns out there. The sun in Capricorn brings discipline, structure, and long-term thinking. And this build the blueprint energy is not flashy, but powerful. So for the fire signs like you, Aries, in particular, your passion is going to get a backbone this week. Your ideas get legs. Your drive becomes sustainable. And this week is about channeling heat into momentum for you. All right? Now let's see what the tarot has to say, shall we? This is the weekly reading for Aries for the week of December 22nd through the 29th. As usual, I'm using the Smith-Waite deck, but as usual, all the descriptions and much, much more are found in the description to this video, so do check that out. And who is Aries coming up as this week? Well, that would be the one. So, Aries, you are popping out with the Lovers card this week, Aries. You're crossed as your challenge obstacle awareness by a Knight of Cups. Your subconscious tool shed below you. You're bringing some heartache. Three of wands. I'm sorry, swords. 3 of swords. A little bit of change we've been through. Yep. And then stepping out of your immediate past, these 7 wands. Crowning you in your ideal, beautiful Empress. Stepping into the immediate future, Page of Wands. You and your environment this week, strength. I really enjoy doing these readings. It really feels good when the energies are just clicking and you're just like, yep. It's affirming. Anyway, your environment around you is giving you 7 cups this week. Your hopes and fears, and might be a little both. 10 wands, lots of work, lots of passion going on. Teeny bit of swords beneath you. Got a bunch of cups too. All right, and then final potential outcome, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so we're going to cover this back up. We're going to draw one more card. I'm using my Arcanum deck. I love it. It lists the reversals as well, and I've done a very special shuffling. I didn't see what it was, but it jumped out. I don't know if it was upright or reversed, though, so I'm going to leave that one over there for us, and I'm going to keep shuffling these up till I get one to keep hidden. I didn't see what that is, but I want to keep it hidden because I did do a very special shuffling to make sure a good portion of these would be reversed. We're going to read it either upright, reversed. This is a great deck for people trying to learn tarot. Yeah, especially if you're trying to learn those reversals. So we'll leave that there for further clarification at the end, and we'll read it either upright or reversed. Okay, Aries, you're coming up this week with the Lover's card, our 6th major arcana. 6 is beautiful. It's coming back into balance. It's also like energetically speaking, like numerologically speaking, I wish I could describe it. It's a tipping point. You're building, when you're starting out at the 1s, 2s, and 3s of a journey, and what you're building, it's like still a lot of work and lack, and then you get through the 5s, which is really a lot of lack and off balance, and then you get to 6, and that's because you've reached this tipping point where now you can give back, and then it starts flowing everything in the positive direction. 6s are beautiful. I love 6s, and you're coming up as the 6th major arcana, this Lovers, which is all about connection and relationships and passion and following your passion. They got this great big volcano in the center. Oops, I'm holding a great big volcano in the center of them, and it's a gorgeous card. That's you, all love and connection and new forging new bonds and relationships. You're being crossed as your challenge, obstacle, or awareness by a Knight of Cups. So it could be somebody in your environment who is in your life, possibly a water sign. So possibly a water sign. Usually not an old person, not a youth either, but somebody bringing forward progress or connection. Like the Knights are the ones that go out and win the battle, and he's offering love and connection. And this doesn't have to be a he or a she. The tarot is genderless. So somebody coming into your life with a love offer, a friendship offer, maybe a new relationship, a new connection coming in, offering that to you. Could even be like a business partnership, a sweet business partnership that's just like lines up with your passion. Being brought in by the Knight of Cups, an opportunity. Yeah, love it. Love it. He's also creativity. He's got all these flowers all over his, or is it fish? I don't remember, all over his tunic, below his armor, representing creativity and following your creativity. So I see some opportunity coming your way around all that. You're bringing with you a little heartache in your subconscious tool shed, aren't we all right now? So many of us are going through all these changes with what's been happening this year and around us, and we've really, we've been through some painful things. We're all bringing a little bit of that ouch along with us in our heart, and it's okay. Threes are change. You got the 3 here, and you got a 3 in your potential outcome. So 3s are good. You got to go through them. They're bringing changes about. You've been through some, and you're going to keep going through some more but in terms of this thing you want to pursue, this passion you want to pursue. So you're stepping out of your immediate past with the 7 of Wands. So you've in the last parts of, November and beginning December, just battling all these things coming at you, not knowing what, gosh, I love this because I also I should one of these days watch my playlists back to back for each sign, because I seem to recall this again in your immediate future last week. And so anyway, that's what you've been dealing with. All these little, things that arise, things you have to, hassles, really. You're above it all. He's above it all, but they're kind of coming from everywhere. And the 7 is the Chariot. So it's the 7th major arcana is the Chariot. So 7s are the cards of continuing to push forward, no matter what's happening. Okay. So that's what you've been doing. And look at your gorgeous crown, is this beautiful Empress, our 3rd major arcana. So look at all the 3s, your major change. But she is fertility, growth. She's growing a new thing. She's giving life to it. She's bringing it into reality, as are you. You are focusing on things that are bringing brand new, beautiful things into your reality. That's gorgeous. So yeah. So keep that up. Lots of change that you're going through right now. So you're going to be stepping into, in the very beginning new year, there's going to be a Page of Wands situation. So pages often bring messages, wands about following your passion. So this thing, whatever this thing is with your Lover's card and this Knight coming in with an offer, there's going to be a message around it very soon, early in January. Listen to that. It can also be a younger person in your life, or if you're a parent, it could represent your children, okay, when we're doing a reading. So you may be in the new year well, I see you being involved, you know, getting together, but that's nothing unusual around the new year, but seeing your children and getting closer connection with your children. But also, I just think a message coming in around this passion of yours. You this week, after been through this 7, dealing with these 7s, dealing with pushing forward, like I said, you're feeling the strength card now. You're feeling the 8. 8 is strength, stability, but it's such a beautiful strength card. It's not strength of force or strength of brute strength. It's strength of will, and it's beautiful. She's getting this lion to hold his mouth open for her just by her sure pure thought and will and love. I love the 8, and that's you this week. Your environment's still giving you 7s, so you're still pushing forward in your environment this week. And I think this card is related perhaps to this page coming in with messages, because you've got the 7 of Cups, which is just all these different options. I feel like now that you've accepted these things and you've been through this change, you're feeling so strong, you're feeling like a new person, and that has opened up all kinds of avenues and opportunities, and you're being handed several of them, a lot of them, this week in your environment. So it might get overwhelming. Beware of analysis paralysis. I don't know, sit on things, do a pro and con list for each one. Sit in meditation and feel how you feel when you consider each option and the feeling you get from it. And the one that makes you feel the best is what you maybe should pursue. I don't know. In your hopes and fears section is this 10 of Wands. So obviously 10, brand new cycle. You're starting something new, so there's a ton of work. A ton of work here with 10 Wands, and you're wrapping it all up, and he's taken, now you're strong. You've like gotten through the 9, the end of the cycle, which was a lot of work too. These 7 Wands, you've been working at something and really doing the work, putting the work in. Emotionally, personally, emotionally, and also, you know, in your health, wealth, finance sector. So now you're the 10, which is the beginning of a new cycle. He's taking those wands now, and he's marching off, and he's going to go build himself a better castle. And so that, I think, is so is that a hope or a fear? Are you afraid of work? No, I don't think so, Aries. Not an Aries like you. So I think it's a hope. I think you're like, okay, I'm strong now, did all this work. It gave me all this, you know, it gave me the tools and the equipment to go build my own castle. So that's cool. And in your final potential outcome is another 3, more change, more still, but it's Pentacles. It's 3 Pentacles. So I think there's going to be some further training. It's also, you're not alone. You're working like groups with people. So this could be going back to school to learn something new. It could even be like things you're doing like me right now on YouTube with this channel. And I'm also doing other videos and building other channels and doing things that I'm excited to launch. But it's a learning curve. I'm also taking classes and learning things and learning skills as I'm doing it. So, but I love to do that. I'm a lifelong learner. All right. So finally, Aries, let's find out what our clarification card is. And then I'm super curious what popped out also from the Arcanum deck. So we're going to get 2. We're going to get a bonus one. Let's read this one, whether upright or upside down. That one we're just going to read upright because it flopped out and I don't know which way was up. So we're just going to read it upright. But this one, we're going to read whether it's upright or reversed. So we do have a reversal. Misinformation. Misinformation. Interesting. Now I got to put my cheaters on to see what the Arcanum has to say about that. So anyway, it is the Ace of Swords reversed. So Ace of Swords, it's a new idea, new thought or something, but it's also truth. So when it's reversed, it represents like lies, deception, misinformation, mental confusion, or doubt. It's the doubt. Don't doubt, don't doubt, don't doubt. That's what it is. Do not doubt. Ace of Swords reverse, misinformation. Clarity is delayed. Beware of assumptions, miscommunications, or misunderstandings. Okay? So you got a lot of options. You got a page coming in with some messages. You're also trying to learn, so just be mindful. Okay, that's our warning. That Ace of Swords reversed. Be mindful of your information or misinformation. You know, question your sources and be careful. I got my Pixie, my Lenormand deck out in case I wanted to clarify anything, but don't know if we will. Okay, we did get, oh my gosh. Our bonus card that popped out is you this week is Strength. It's the Strength card again. That's you this week. You are Strength. You are Strength this week. That's awesome. So inner resilience empowers you to remain calm and steady even in the face of struggle. Bravery, self-esteem, inner strength. Good on you, Aries. I told you this would be your kind of a week. So excited to have you here. Hey, please take a minute, hit that thumbs up. It helps my channel a lot. If you have not smashed that subscribe button right down there, hit that also. It's totally free. You could turn off notifications even if you want to be the one to come for your reading instead of being reminded. But the first 500 subscribers are going to get a free membership when I open my member section very soon. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And you'll get yours free if you're among the first 500. So do smash that subscribe and check out some other videos on my channel. Have a blessed Christmas, New Year, holiday. And I'll see you next week.